Yeah, hello. I heard that you recently found about the 50 Vows of Ritual Abuse project. Like you heard about it, and you are continuing to study it. So my question is, so how did it affect your life?
Yes, it changed my life upside down. Concretely, it influenced my most fundamental things. It means influence my thinking, my feelings. So that is very simple. Nobody like evil. Nobody like that somebody hurt him. Also, nobody like that to see that other people hurt other people. And the reason for this is natural. We are every human have a as an essence is goodness. We want to be loved. We want to love, and we want to be loved. So this is a clear proof. So therefore, where is love? They cannot be hatred. So love and hatred cannot be together. So so in my life, I saw directly, also indirectly, all kinds of evil. So according this, this influenced my life. So whatever I did, whatever I was thinking or feeling or doing, it was influenced by my experience with evilness, and of course with goodness. So when I heard the stories, so this was something like it was unbelievable. It was shocking, unbelievable, heartbreaking, and not acceptable. And I remember that I saw some kind of or I heard about human trafficking, about how children are misused, but I was not so like deeply influenced by this. And I guess when I'm looking back, that God was preparing me to challenge the most evil things. So I think nothing happened just without anything. The principle of the universe is very clear, very simple, mathematical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So whatever we do externally or internally, way of thinking, everything is doing step by step. So the principle doesn't allow us to jump. This is unnatural. It's impossible. Even emotion itself, whatever it is, emotion or thinking or some physical action, everything is the universal law controlling this. So I was when I heard these stories, so I really felt that the people who talk, they don't lie. I have no doubts. They'll absolutely believe this. So therefore, because I believe, I was shocked, and I was heartbroken. So basically, I say, how is this possible? It's impossible. So like rejecting this some way, or not to don't want to accept it, but I knew it is true. So this caused me, I can say, like big pain, and the pain pushed me to start to think about everything from new viewpoint. Now there is a new point which is influenced by the fact that evil can exist even in this kind of form. The evil which has really no mercy, even not with children. So therefore, yeah.
Okay. So you are saying you could see like everything different way after seeing this, but it didn't influence you some bad way, like because quite very serious and negative information. So
From one side, because the person, Aneka Lucas, and I listen her story again, she had this kind of terrible experience. Same time, she was victorious. So simply say, even she experienced evil, which cannot be forgivable. So after 50 years of very serious struggle, finally she forgave. So I could see also like two aspects. I could see evil, but I could see that it's possible to defeat the evil. And which I knew it. Only the way to forgive, to defeat evil is to love your enemy. Basically, really understand why people doing evil things. So I know about this principle, and I try to practice in my life. But the amount of the evil which I experience, or which I could feel through this testimony of the people, it was so big, like I never imagined such a things exist. So basically, the evil which adults hurting so badly children, like sexually misusing them, killing them, and there is basically no feeling, like they have no conscience, basically, like this. These people doing this. So this is like very very difficult to accept that such a things exist, such a people can have in such a state of mind that they're hurting others very badly and they don't feel anything. Basically, they think is right, are right. But Zaneka Lucas showed me that there's a way to forgive, but the way is very, very, very hard. And she's very special because most of the victim, they couldn't forgive. Or they're on the way, they still struggle. And the reason why she forgave is, according to experience, because she was blessed. She was guided by God, by high spiritual beings, who basically, how she explained, she was guided by the essence. She experienced a lot of love. In the most difficult situation, she experienced a lot of love, and she could learn step by step many things about herself, about the penetrators. So the process is very long, very complicated, and very hard, very painful. But because of power of love, she could be victorious. And not only she, also other testimonies. The people the children, usually the victims, testimony of the victims, that they are people who from childhood was misused very intensively until their 20s, 30s, and 40s. So, but most of them, what is similar, that they believe in that love is more stronger than hate or any kind of evil, and because of this, they could survive, and they are on the way to defeat the evil by forgiving, not revenging, but by forgiving. But it was not easy. So the Aneka Lucas really explained how she talked about her resentment, her anger, her hate, this process of overcome the natural anger, natural hatreds, natural resentment against the evilness, she talked about it. It took a very long process, and it was very, very difficult. So for me, when I see this, so my life was in for a change from two different viewpoints. I could see the evil. So basically, I was naive. I didn't understand. I was naive that such an evil exists. So basically, I was deceived. So I couldn't see the evil inside of people's heart and inside of people's action, inside of people's relationship.
So it means you didn't know that evil is so strong and so
Yeah,
scary.
exactly. I didn't know that evil is so strong. It means so capable to deceive you. Pretend is good, simple. The evil try to be good. Why? Because again, I talk about this because humans, because evil, good and evil exists only in human world, not in the created world, not in the things. But a human have the ability to be good or good or bad, and but the essence, evil didn't exist from beginning. So essence of human is goodness. So people always wants to be good. They want to be happy. They want to feel good. That's what they feel. They cannot change it. But because of they are not educated well, so they have different viewpoint about what is good and what is evil. So that's possible that people can do such as things.
So do you think the evil is starting from wrong thinking?
You are starting basically in religions. And in religions we know that that very simple. There was an idol. The beginning was good, and evil happened after human didn't fulfill responsibility. Basically, it's gonna be disobedience. So if you don't follow the heavenly laws, if you don't follow it, so you become basically evil. You do bad things. So the law is very important. So you can say evil start very simple way when you go against the heavenly laws. And now it depends what are you doing, what kind of disobedience, what kind of action, and the consequences can be different. And we know from Christianity, and concretely from the teaching of Reverend Moon, that the evil which was start with the first ancestors, was misusing of love, concretely misusing of the sexual organs, love organs. So this influence, you ask the questions, so from which moment evil start? If the moment basically from the misusing, from the moment of misusing love is the border.
So you are saying the trafficking, hurting children is most evil because they are misusing the love,
Correct.
or because this is the children and they are pure. Like, what is the reason? Because they are children, they are making crime to children, or because they are misusing the love?
Misusing of love. And because in the beginning was love misused in religions, we call about original sin. So that everybody since the fall, since the first ancestors misuse love, everybody, all descendants are born with the sins. Sins, original sin we call it. Which original sin is sexual sin.
Okay. So, but you said you didn't doubt about the victims' stories, but how you could be so sure that they are not lying and this is clear, sure, it's true?
So one thing is we judging good and evil according first the external appearance. So how people talk, how people express themselves externally. We can already see what is inside their mind. And let's say even we cannot see the face these days. Everybody has mask, everybody has criminal teeth. So, but we can feel it, because humans are essence of humans is a mind, feelings. So even if you cannot see this something, you can feel it. So I could feel clearly. I could feel if person speak truth or lies. Of course, before this, I admit that I was deceived many times because I couldn't see the evil, because the evil deceived me by talking or acting very nicely externally, as well having like pretending have a good thought. But after many experience, so checking from all sides, also for me this even I felt it first time that the person talking truth, I check many times again by listening again, listen carefully externally, and connect the circumstances. So so because it was so shocking, and I felt in my heart that I was influenced by this. So I could so I couldn't accept this, so I check it by listening again, externally listening the circumstances, because you can find if somebody lie sometimes, or externally if he talk, if some circumstances are not clear, but sometimes somebody talk lie very perfectly externally, so you cannot, from external things you cannot find out, so therefore you need to go and feel it and connect with the feeling of person. After you will find out if person is lying or not. So
And you said that, so how the truth like influence your daily life, like your action every day, what you're doing? Did you start to do some other activity, or did you try to think different way, or did you
the
view
first
the
things I start to be very serious in the relationship. So it means whatever I directly talk with someone, or I listen, or I watching movie, so I really focus my mind and the questions. So what is the person's, what kind of person it is? Does the person really is sincere? Does he speak truth or not? So there's some kind of my mind become very serious. More I became, it influenced me that I was really focusing in a relationship, including myself, starting with myself, looking in myself and checking myself if what I think, what I feel is really what I want, what I really, yeah. So these are the first things that's most important. So when I felt something is, let's say in the relationship, when I felt something is not okay, so I immediately reject or set the person, close myself from this. So I didn't unite. In past, I was uniting with, basically, I mean, I didn't know I unite with someone who lying, who wants to harm me, or he wants to harm somebody else, but I didn't know it. So this kind of these things, that evil is such a powerful, can lie so well, and can do such a thing. It made me very serious. So let's say I stopped to be naive. I start to be very serious in relationship towards other people, towards me, towards everything, to the system.
yeah? And how about your view towards the society? Like, did you see the society system more different way?
Encourage, yeah, because the person talk about this. She discovered, Annika Luka, she discovered the system in society, especially politician. who creating the system are corrupted,
Mm.
are not sincere. So she gave me a lot of, I could learn many things. What she discovered already, I could inherit.
Mm.
Mm.
And like many people say, if you want to change the law, you can be the president, or you can be the politician, that in the future you can change the law. Not many people say like this, but do you think it's possible? Like,
As Anaka Lucas talk, the system is so corrupted that you cannot, if you follow the system which is present now, you cannot change anything. So you must start completely new system.
so even the person, human is good, still the system is very bad, so you cannot change anything.
So you need to first you change yourself, and after you must influence other people. And you can change yourself. You must change your daily schedule. You must change your thinking. So you can say, I change my system of life, my and if you after want to change the system in school, in organization, in country, so you must influence other people, because people are the key point of whatever nation, family, tribe, organization.
And also, like, do you think that it is true when people say that we should live only by looking at the good things and thinking only about the good things? Usually they say, like, this kind of way. So
Okay, because it's a wrong opinion. It's very, it's wrong.
so why?
You cannot live good life if you ignore evil.
Mm.
If there is evil, evil must not exist. And evil start in our attitude. So basically, evil is when we ignore other people. So you should not even we know that evil, that somebody do evil things. There is a reason for this, because the essence of every human is goodness. So if somebody does something wrong, we should pay much more attention to this person. Actually, we should do much more than usually.
Like, usually people say, like, we can just live good life by not influencing bad way to others. Like, don't hurt others, but just live how you want. Usually they say, like, this means living for
But
others.
they don't know what they're talking, or it depends what they mean. But there is a universal principle. So the principle, the most highest principle in the universe is you must live for sake of others, unselfish love, unselfish lifestyle. So basically, you focus for others, because the purpose of life is joy, and joy cannot exist. Joy can exist only in a relationship, and in good relationship. And good relationship means that you need to have a good attitude. You need to love other unconditionally.
Yeah, and I heard that your children create organization, Sound of Freedom of Mind and Body. So what do you think? Like, what is different from other organization?
What is different? Different is that they know the truth. They know complete truth. Other organization, they don't know. They know a little bit, or they so they know a complete truth, and they have determination, even just there in beginning, determination to practice this truth.
So you mean motivation?
Yeah, motivation. So the truth is that live for sake of others. This is the main motivation. Usually people have wrong motivation. They live for themselves, or they may compromise. But this is against the law, heavenly law. Heavenly law say live for sake of others. Absolutely, 100%.
So you are saying other organization who trying to help the trafficking, they're all living for their own self?
Whatever, if you do some job, if you want to succeed, you want to 100%. 99.9 is not enough. So everybody trying. But if you want to bring good result, and the result is to defeat evil, so you must do 100%.
Then do you think other people can believe also this kind of very scary this truth? The victim story? Do you think they'll easily believe that?
Of course not easily. It also depend on everybody have different foundation. Different.
Okay. A last words you want to say?
Thank you.
Okay.